grandma was born in New Orleans. I grew up listening to her stories of vampires and ghosts and the magic. I always wanted to visit the city, and now here I am. I can't wait to see all the places Granny used to tell me about.
And here's the infamous house where the Carter brothers killed 14 people. The victims were all found without a drop of blood in their bodies. After the Carters were caught and executed, the house was boarded up. It remains closed to the public to this day. Now let's move on to...
I don't want to drag my luggage all over town. I should leave it at the hotel. What on earth is that? There was nobody in front of the house when I took this picture. Could it be the ghosts of the Carter brothers? What was that? Must have been the wind.
I'll be right up, ma'am.
Here you go, ma'am.
I see you're interested in that house, miss. That place is bad news, you know.
Can you tell me more about the Carters?
If I can't, no one can, miss. They was my neighbors for 10 years before they went bad and killed all those poor people. Quiet boys they were, hard-working. It takes a very dark power to turn decent men into cold-blooded killers. But if you want to know more about their murders, you best go ask poor Beatrice LaForte. She saw it all.
She's still living in New Orleans?
She lived far away for a while, but she missed New Orleans. Now she live in the manor just outside of town, if you like to visit her. If you give me your map, I can show you where the manor is. I don't know what you're looking for, but I got a bad feeling about them Carters. Please, take this. It might help you.
can I help you with anything? Here's your change. I've unlocked the display for you. And here's a complimentary token for our game. Have a pleasant stay in New Orleans. Thank you, ma'am. Here's your daily ticket.
Hello, Beatrice LaForte? My name is Angeline. You don't know me, but I'm trying to learn more about the Carter brothers. Madame Rosalie from the French Quarter said you might know something about them.
About the Carters? Well, all right, I suppose. I'll be home all day if you'd like to drop by.
Hello, you must be Miss Angeline. Please, come in. Nice to meet you. Won't you join me in the parlor? I've made some tea. I'm glad you're here. I've been lonely since I returned to New Orleans. People seem to be avoiding me. Can't say I blame 'em, not after everything that's happened. When I escaped the Carters, I ran far, far away, and I was sure I'd never see this town again. But I missed my home, and I had to come back. Now I'm trying to rebuild my life as best I can.
The vault was left wide open, with coffins broken and no sign of the bodies. The Carters were notorious serial killers who murdered 14 people. They were brought to justice in 1932 when Beatrice LaForte escaped and reported them to the police. The Carters were executed the following year and buried in St. Louis Cemetery, where their family vault was found open today.
Did you hear this? What does this mean? Will I never be free from those monsters? What is going on? How did this happen? They're back! They're here!
Wait, I have something that could help us.
Thank you. I don't know what I would have done without you.
Everything is going to be all right. Whatever this is, I'm sure it can't really hurt you. Please, keep this charm for protection. I will go to the cemetery and see what I can find out.
Thank you so much. I don't know if this will help you, but I took something from the Carter's house when I escaped. It's in the cupboard under the stairs in the hall.
I think it's time to visit the cemetery and see for myself what happened to the Carter brothers' tomb. So this is the famous St. Louis Cemetery. Seems creepier now that I know there might be some real ghosts walking around. I guess I should talk to the groundskeeper first.
Good day, ma'am. Can I help you?
Is it true that the Carter's vault was opened?
Sure is, ma'am. When I came here this morning, I found it wide open. Someone came and did it during the night, and I have no clue why. Tell you what, though, those Carter boys were trouble. People say they's in league with some vampires. Seems like New Orleans is full of them.
Full of vampires? You really believe they exist?
Now, I can't say I've ever seen any, but folks around these parts sure do love talking about them. Makes you think there's some truth to it.
Could you show me the Carter's vault?
I'd be mighty glad to, but I'm busy. You'll find a cemetery map at my shed. It'll tell you all you need to know. Good day, ma'am, and be careful out there.
the message transferred right onto the picture. I'd better ask the groundskeeper about it.
Ah, yes. Funny, I never noticed it myself. There's a mausoleum with that name at the cemetery. Folks say he was a nobleman, that he turned into a vampire sometime before the French Revolution. A lot of hooey if you ask me, ma'am. You'll find the mausoleum behind that locked gate at the back of the cemetery. Here's the gate key.
Madame, how lovely of you to come and visit us. My name is Saint-Germain, and I'm the proprietor of this cozy little tomb. We don't get many human callers these days. Well, at least not live ones. But before we continue our tete-a-tete, I'm afraid I must insist that you come with me.
Everyone always choose the hard way.